is on social media, where fake news abounds. A10 Media is a clear case of this. 3, upholding due process and fairness, some council and EAB members rushed to judgment regarding Council President Dr. Liddell Lewis and Councilman Quincy Murray, without affording them any due process protections. As I have repeated many times, due process ensures fair, fact-based examinations while preventing politically driven probes. These same politicians and board members promise criminal charges, FBI investigations, and even the penitentiary, but as usual, they fail to deliver.
Wait a minute, sir.
4, maintain regular order. City Council rules ensure fairness and promote productive, respectful, and orderly discussions. Council should follow these rules. If Mr. Mace had followed these rules, the First Ward would be represented tonight. The EAB would do well if it could even find some rules to follow. 5, addressing historical racial injustices. I have long urged a halt to the cycle of disadvantage that communities of color have endured. Throughout my life, I've been a staunch advocate for civil rights and racial justice. I've also spoken before Council about the need for recognition and compensation to heal past wounds. As you can see, over the last 6 months, we've covered many important topics together. Thank you for this opportunity to address you again.
It wasn't fake when he slid in them DMs.
I really hate when I see people with white savior complexes. The previous speaker is the racist person I've seen in my life. You don't know what it's like to be black. You can sit up here and tell us what we're feeling and what we know. And then you talk about ethics and unethical behavior when you in people's DM trying to get somebody to go after one of the board members or one of the council people. That's the double talking and the hissing of a snake.
Yeah.
Snakes don't even crawl anymore and walk and talk at disposal. It's upsetting to see council people who was out here on this side of the podium fighting with us. And once they get in position, they forget where they came from. The second ward, council person, you have allowed power to go to your head. I am not being represented. I need to talk about those new redistricting lines for wards, because they say I'm in the first ward. I'm not being represented. And I hate the fact that you all think that you all are following the rules. Where in the charter or ordinance does it state that you can suspend a council person? When I last looked, the state statute states that a council person can only be removed by governor or recall. I wish Councilman Mays was here so that he can take his seat and not remove it. Because that's a bigger lawsuit. And speaking about lawsuits, y'all are allowing Attorney Kim to waste a lot of money. Our lawsuit for another detectives that they spent for nothing was illegal. Y'all never voted to put those metal detectors out there. And in OMA, it states that the public body makes the rules and regulations. The mayor cannot unilaterally make a rule or policy for a city council. The public body makes that rule, that vote. So why are we still in court? The Mitchell Lamar Zahir. Thank you.
James Moore, second ward. Hopefully, so we can, I'm gonna ask a question, and I hope I can get an answer tonight. I'm gonna make the head count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 down. I agree with what the brother said earlier about those meetings out there, and I'm gonna just say it like this, for council meetings, you know, like tonight, these council meetings, can we park out front in front of those meetings and won't get a ticket, or will get a ticket, because we don't know. We try to take advantage of the freedom, so we got to run the block till we get to them. And you kind of feel that way in downtown, when everybody talk about, you know, it's the hottest real estate in the Flint area. But the meters is hurting y'all growth real bad, because when you get down to them, you don't know if they're gonna take a quarter, if they're gonna take a credit card, or they just gonna take your picture of your license plate. You get a mail in the mail and you get a fine. I came down and put the wrong tag on because it was covered by a flower pot. When I got done, I think I had paid them like $25 or $30. It's okay, I can afford that, but I can't do that all the time. Y'all have a good night. Y'all think about it again. Somebody let me know, can or can't we not park on Saginaw Street? I appreciate it.
Thank you. Claire McClendon, Flint, Michigan. I wish someone on this council would tell me why Priority Sanitation Company did not honor Martin Luther King's birthday Monday. Why was they picking up garbage when Martin Luther King died in Memphis, Tennessee, standing up for sanitation workers? Somebody tell me that. If they had been in ASME and we brought back our own trucks, that wouldn't have happened, among other things. And the $2 million ARPA, we spending it on someone to disrespect our heroes in this labor city. I hope somebody got an answer. Number 2, someone please put in a special order to investigate the sale of the 190 properties here in the city of Flint. We believe that the proper process was violated. It was an illegal sale. We believe. Put in a special order to investigate that. Our city did not have the right to first refusal, is our understanding, and therefore there may be some court action needed to correct that. Number 3, we will not stop asking for $16 million additional dollars for home rehabilitation and repair. The motion to add $15 million was turned down. Make a motion to add $16 million, 15.5. Keep making a motion until something moves around this city, because we will not stop. And we will not stop with the recall efforts. A lot of residents is energized. They're waking up to what's going on down here. We proud to get out there and tell the people what's happening. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else?
My name is Beverly Biggs. Liddell, you at the accountability board talking against Tanya, Eric, Jerry Carter Winfrey, and Fife. But you're talking about them, but you ain't tell about how Murphy hollering at the audience, but you call them numbers off. You call them numbers off real good. Ain't that Quincy hollering at us? Ain't that Quincy hollering at us all day long? You need to make up your mind. If you want to be with us or be against us. That's right. You know, Quincy, you said, this is funny. You lost respect for me when I took Liddell out But like I keep saying, Liddell said to me, I wish I could fuck her. But you didn't hear that. You heard me cuss her out. So y'all need to, you's a liar. Keep shaking your head, but you're a liar. And I got tears running down my eyes because you a liar. And like I said to you, I hate that I found out you like little boys. And you keep saying to me, I keep coming after you. You don't want none of this.
Ma'am,
Freedom of
your
speech.
time is done. Thank you.
No, my time is not
I'm
done.
taking away your time.
No, my time is not done.
You got 10
My
minutes.
time is not done.
I am calling you to order for.
Well,
for
I'm telling
being
you,
vulgar.
I'm telling you, I didn't say let it go.
Come on, Judy.
I didn't say let it go. Little boys ain't
Lies
vulgar.
being told.
That's what, because these are lies being told.
That's your opinion.
What's your point?
Come on now. You can't just freedom of speech.
That's right.
You can't do that.
You can't take her time.
You can't do
You
that.
ask her to be germane or to be respectful, but you cannot take away her time. And we can't say it out of line because this council members lie every day. So I know there's people up here that lie too.
And you up here saying, we taking stuff, we doing wrong. You took $1,500.
Point of order.
What's your point?
The point is, the chair made it abundantly clear the rule of engagement for public speaking.
No, she can't do that, man.
Beverly is out of bounds.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
And so therefore, you do have the right.
You need to call the lawyer,
Thank
man.
you.
I am calling you to order, Ms. Lee. Please, do not create accusations.
She can say what she
Thank
wants.
you.
She can say whatever she wants.
Doug Matthews just walked this point in line, but you don't want to correct
And
him.
this
This entire 3 minutes. Okay, you did good. But you have called her to order. I didn't say anything. I sat here, I listened when he told lies again about me.
Oh,
I can't hear you.
No one here.
Because you give him a warning for
Right.
talking and calling him
Right.
a snake bite.
I'm sorry.
That's what you did. Well, you did, and you can see it, everyone up in this on camera. You need to warn that rude, lawless person. Give him a warning.
Point of order.
What's your point?
The point of order is, this is to Ms. Burns. We need the room out of order, then give you your first and second. So, everyone receives that way.
Point of order or request information. Thank you. Madam Chair, you don't do that all the time. You know, you haven't expressed it. What's up in the warning? You haven't put out no warning. So you don't follow the rules. You make it look as you go.
That's an improper point, but we will.
For her too. Because she's not chairing this meeting.
That's right.
Mrs. Matthews, next time you will get a warning.
Next time.
Ms. Levy, please do not speak vulgarities. You may continue.
It's freedom of speech.
And like I
Supreme
said,
Court ruling.
you talk about people taking things, you took $1,500 trick-or-treat candy. He took $11,000 right now, $4,000 for gifts for people. But you guys are stealing every single day. You took $40 million from us to put in the general fund.
Yep.
You guys need to make up your minds what you want to do. And I see it ain't gonna go good today because y'all ain't got enough people to buy foolish.
Oh, that's Miss Taylor. She nice.
My name is Elizabeth Taylor. Martin Luther King's Day of Service. I wonder what every council person did, or everyone sitting at the dais, all of us, about the days of service. I remember hearing stories, and I'm sure all of you have too, about when black people went to the polls to vote. And they said, here's a jar of pennies. You can tell me how many pennies are in the jar. I would like for you, if you can answer that correctly, you can vote. That's exactly where we are today. What are your ward boundaries? If you know what your ward boundaries are, you can collect signatures. Are we visiting that kind of politics again? Here in the city of Flint, here in Tennessee County, here at the state of Michigan. Again, how many pennies are in the jar? And what ward do you live in? When the community goes to the clerk's office and asks for a printout, that's what we think is the number of pennies in the jar. It's exactly the same thing. How dare you do that to this community? How dare you do that to us? Who are you that does that? Where were you when those things were happening? You're here now. You can make a difference. Do you want to play with our lives? Play with what ward we live in? In 2024, the week of Martin Luther King's birthday, that's who you are? Yeah. That's who you are in this community? I just want to throw up. I am so angry. This is not democracy. This is insulting all of us. How dare you? And the city attorney. Now you must, all the police are here again tonight. How can you weaponize us every week? There's 4 police officers here. And people are saying, can we park in front of city council? I mean, where are your focuses? We are the community. We deserve better from you. That clerk is not your clerk for those of you that have a 5. That city attorney is not yours for you that identify yourself as a 5. That's our city clerk. Let her do her job. Don't threaten her. Don't threaten her with her job. And my council person appointed won't even look at me.
I noticed.
That hurts my feelings. That says I have no respect. And look at her eyes.
Candace. Thank you, Mother.
Shame, shame.
Hello, my name is Pastor Derek Dolan from the 7th Ward, but I stand in unity with all the wards of the city of Flint. I'm just here to introduce myself. I lead an organization, Southside City of Hope, and it is our hope that we would, at some point in time, obtain Stewart Elementary School, refurbish it, and turn it into a community center so we could service the needs of the 7th Ward and the city at large. We'd like to implement financial literacy, reading, technical skills, teach the people some life skills, how to get affordable housing, reentry programs to reduce recidivism. We want to, deal with some of the emotional and mental health needs of the city, social and spiritual needs as well. And then we are going to offer some vocational training for barbers and cosmetology, carpentry, culinary arts, electrical, welding, and so on. So at some point in time, I might come back and do a presentation for the city council and share the vision that we have for that dilapidated building. God bless you.
Yeah.
On this page, I'm from the first ward. I just want to say about Monday, we have a black administration, a black mayor. No one in my ward put their trash out because who would expect a city full of black administrations running trash on the day to represent the black man that marched down for freedom? That's confusion. And I want to know when are we getting our trash cans since we were forced to pay for those? And I just want y'all to know ain't no honor among thieves. So everybody got to quit acting like such and such, such and such, because everybody don't have to wear the shoelaces of thieves because everybody is not. But there is no honor among thieves. That's what I'm saying.
Good evening, City Council. residents of the city of Flint, to the gentleman that asked about Stewart School, you'll have to contact the Board of Education, sir, about that. They usually handle the school buildings. I also want to say to the city council.
Ma'am, could you please tell us your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Carol McIntosh, and I reside in the first ward. And it is a tragedy because I live in the first ward, and they usually don't pick up trash on holidays. And so to see them coming bright and early on Martin Luther King Day was disappointing. I also want to speak to the disrespect that the citizens receive on a regular basis. It's obvious that the city council is not working for the residents. That's painfully clear. And I wish they put the kind of energy into representing their districts and their wards and the citizens the way they do, trying to get people fired, tearing people down, going along with propaganda and all of this type of baloney. People are very much aware of what is going on, and you're breaking the law. When you're stopping people from being represented illegally, when you're making up rules as you go, when you're targeting people who don't agree with your thievery or your misappropriating the funds or circulating funds so that they'll fall back in your purse instead of the taxpayer's purse in which they were allocated for, then that's disappointing. That's disappointing. And to think that we have legal people, I'm going to say this to my city residents, there are only two kinds of attorneys that uphold the law and attorneys that sidestep the law. And we have to look at the kind of service that we are receiving, and we have to determine what side of the law the people that are representing us stand on, because for this type of financial circumventing to be taking place at a disenfranchisement of the citizens tells me that people high up that are in my leadership that should be taking care of me are taking care of themselves and leaving me out the cold. That is not acceptable.
I too am a part of the Southside City at Home, and I wanted to also share some information with you related to our nonprofit organization. We are located on South Saginaw at 1525 Saginaw Street with St. John Church there. And our ultimate goal is to hopefully get and help to eliminate some blight that is on the south side of the city of Flint and get Stewart School. We want to broaden what we're already doing right there down the street here on Saginaw Street. And our ultimate goal is to make sure that we create a state-of-the-art community center where we can start with the cutting edge of what's going on with technology and that sort of thing. And we want to be somewhere where we can have a one-stop shop with some of those services and some of those initiatives that you heard there, we just mentioned. So we would like your help. We need your help. So that's what I'm here to speak on right now. If you guys can help us get that building so that we can expand what we're already doing and eliminate that blight and get Stewart School so that we can start helping those in the community, it would be wonderful. And it would be helpful to all of Flint residents, because not only are we focusing on the south side, but we're focusing on helping and servicing all the citizens of the city of Flint. So we just want to put it out there, that's what we're trying to do. And we need you to back us up. All right, thank you.
Anyone else? Is there anyone else?
Or you can speak.
Dave Peachy, the fourth ward. I'm really confused here about Steve over there made cold. Because he's one of us. What do you mean by that anyway? Just because he doesn't vote.
He can't talk to the residents. He can't talk to the audience. He has to address the council. He has to address the council. He has to address the council.
Mr. Peachy, you must address the council.
I'm really upset about all this stuff. These people here trying to represent all this. You people put them down there.
You people?
Nobody
don't say that.
Point of order.
Mr. Peachy.
Down somewhere.
So just as
Okay, so 2 points of order. Okay, yeah, so I heard someone say you better take your white ass on.
He said you people.
He brought to order. Secondly, this gentleman every time you feel to speak.
He don't
And so, and next, you cannot yell out like Mr. Wilson is yelling out.
I'm gonna yell out again. He can't address the audience.
Oh, that's fine, and you can receive
You can't give me nothing. You're not a jerk.
So, anyway, thank you,
Shut up.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Woodson, please, be brought to order. We do not call racial in this chambers. We are all residents of the city of Flint. Period. I don't care.
Point of order, Madam
Mr.
Chair.
Peachy, please address the council. Yes, Mr. Burrows.
So that, I respect Mr. Peachy's freedom of speech, but he cannot refer to people of color as you people. That is a racist term, Mr. Peachy. That is a racist term. You cannot say he's.
It's not racist. That's the way I feel. That's what I see going on here.
I respect everyone's freedom of speech. And when you refer to a class of group of people, and it is a negative and derogatory term, and especially all people of color should understand that. We're not you people. At all.
She said that.
Audience, not referring to the audience.
Speak to us, please, Mr. Peachy.
Point
That's
of
what
order.
he said.
Point of order. That was the second time. So, that the gentleman who said something about the gentleman at the background. Yeah, that's the kind of deal.
That point where that was not the same person. That was not the same person. You're incorrect on that.
Well, that's, we need order.
Please address us, and for Mr. Burns, for the you people, I have used that term.
Well, then you have to erase this term.
Ma'am,
You need to correct yourself.
Ma'am,
You need to correct yourself. You're using that.
you need to hear me.
No, you
You
need to
need to
understand.
Point of order.
You need to understand.
Pass point of order, Madam Chair. This is not back and forth.
I ain't thinking about nothing.
Used by multiple people throughout the country.
Request for information.
What's your request?
When my colleague in the 640 said we better come up here, was that you threatening to break quorum?
Oh my God.
You live in your address.
I didn't have to check it. That's fine. I live in the 740, and thank you for letting me know that people are stalking me. And thank you for letting me know that you're condoning people stalking me. Thank you. You are. I agree, you are. Yes.
No back and forth. I will give warnings to both of you if it continues. Please, Mr. Chair, please address the council and not the audience. Ms. Burns, this is your first warning.
I'll be on the rules out of chair.
Is there support? That motion dies for lack of
You leave me. This is your entire meeting.
Go ahead,
Just you have some decorum yourself.
Go ahead,
You people.
Go ahead, sir.
I guess I just want to wrap it up. I'm grateful that we have people up there that don't vote one way just because one person votes that way. People who are trying to represent the community, and it's very hard for you. I come to every one of these meetings, I go home with I just can't understand why 9 people who represent the city of Flint, 80,000 people, can't agree some way together instead of saying they had 5. I call them a puppet. Can't do that. They had 5, which I always think is crazy to do that. That's not right. These guys here work very hard. No matter what they do, we got 3 people in here, or 4 now, that are going against them, no matter what they do. And you do, every time they take a vote, there's 3 of you sitting there, well, he's not here, but you'd be 4 of you that vote the same way, but nothing said about that. But you get to 5, you call a name for that. Yeah, look at her smile. I gotta go. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion, or excuse me, discussion? Members of the audience who would like to address council? Seeing none, council members have 2 minutes for response. There is no less than Mr. Murphy.
Thank you so much. I would like to put a referral in for the DBA parking ticket, the dysfunction of the parking tickets, so I would like to go into the executive work to see if we can have them come to, city council, and I also want to meet copy of the contract. Also with the garbage, y'all talked about the garbage on Martin Luther King. I think the contract, when I read the contract says that they were going to be off on different holidays, and prior to the union voting thing to honor Martin Luther King Day, where other people have had Martin Luther King Day. Where I work at Lear, we work on Martin Luther King Day, and I know it's a day on, not a day off, but now it is considered a national holiday, so I agree that the contract need to get changed, so we need to put a referral in to see if we can amend that in the contract to change.
They want that 16 days.
Could y'all pause for?
Oh my God, you don't do take a minute.
Please refrain from speaking.
While I'm talking, someone in the audience is speaking out, and we just gave the public the opportunity to speak. And I'm trying to get my train of thought because I've been taking notes. And I want to conclude with what I just heard with his allegations, and then it's hard for me to concentrate when someone is speaking out. And if they didn't speak and wanted to speak, we had an opportunity for them to speak. And I don't think it's fair that we have only 2 minutes to speak, and while we're speaking, somebody from the audience has something to say, maybe it's against whatever they think.
Ms. Clerk, could you please reset his time to 1 minute? I asked for the time to stop so that we could address the audience. Thank you. Just 1 minute. He was at 55 seconds, I believe. Please allow council members to address your concerns that have been brought up during public speaking without comment. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Also, young lady talked about the $15,000 for the Metro Community Development, helping people have to pay the taxes. I know when I think it was MDHS was giving out opportunities for people to get up to $25,000. What I did was one of my ward when I was having a serious town hall meetings and made sure I gave residents applications, and some of them took advantage of that. Some probably didn't, I'm not sure, but that was a good thing. But let me address this issue before I conclude with these allegations that Beverly Biggs is saying about me messing with little boys. I really don't appreciate that. It's not true. You can't prove it. And that's defamation of character. I'm trying to keep my composure and not respond in that way. I'm doing it the proper way to address those issues, but I'm not going to go back and forth with that. But that's very sensitive, and I do not like being accused of messing with little boys.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Burns.
I'm going to clear this up. I want to thank you to all the people and for Pastor Nolan and for the Southside Youth for coming here, because that is a great project. That part of the 7th Ward is so underserved over there by Stewart School, and it needs much needed help. But in regards to Doug Matthews, who has been putting in people's DMs, which is ridiculous, calling me.
What was that? Kiss?
Yeah, man.
What's that? A kiss your ass?
He's a racist, and I'm just going to call it for what it is. And also, when you say that you people is not a Jew, are you going to warn him?
No.
I'm a dog, because if he's doing that a dog would stop my time, please, Davina.
Yes.
He needs to, yes. When he goes, like I'm a dog, that's referred to me as a black woman, is a bitch. So I have a problem with that. A bitch is a dog, and he's doing a dog whistle. Like, seriously, I mean, he shouldn't be talking. He's talking, he needs to be removed. He needs to be removed, Madam Chair.
This is your warning.
You gave him a warning. Stop it, dog.
Not give him a warning.
What the hell are you raising your voice at? Who are you raising your voice at?
Point
But he
of
goes
order.
like somebody is a
Point of order.
Ms. Burns, what is your point?
My point is, the councilwoman in the 6th Ward is being majorly disrespectful to the chair.
Put her out. Put her
She was
on.
violating to be disrespectful by an audience member.
When someone called a point of order, all talking must cease.
You don't raise your hand to her. This is a dialogue, not a point of order.
This is, she called a point of order, she has not finished. Please allow her to finish. I will rule on her point of order after she finishes.
Thank you. Our councilwoman in the 6th Ward had violated many council rules, but I will just stick to the one with the quorum. You can't argue and go back and forth with the chair. And so if that's gonna make us go home earlier,
I have the
first thing in the morning, we're okay with that.
I have the floor. This is a dialogue. She is into discussion. That's not a point of order. You need to warn her for abusing a point of order. This is discussion. I have the floor. She's illegally taking the floor. And I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm not going to allow any man, white, black, Latino, to treat me like I'm a dog. That won't happen. Not here today.
Order.
What's your point?
We're waiting on you to rule, and if she's going to carry on, that needs to be her time. Her time needs to go. She's going to continue.
She needs to have time. Point of order.
Ms. Burns.
She's using this for discussion, a point of order. She needs to state the rule and not have discussion. She is out of order.
She ain't gonna want her. See.
Somebody go get Mace.
Right. She don't warn him.
What you trying to talk now, Miss Jason? What you trying to say?
Miss Jason.
Okay, Mr. Metcalf, too.
Dr. Lewis was interrupted several times during her point of order. She never finished the point of order, so I cannot rule on an incomplete point of order.
So, Councilwoman,
you are taking the floor as well. If that's what you
I have the floor.
I understand that with your point of orders. So that is improper. Go ahead and finish your point of order, please.
the point of order is that the councilwoman in the 6th Ward is violating the charter rule of you having the quorum, going back and forth, being argumentative with the chair. So therefore, you should break the chair.
That's right. Yes, you are not to be argumentative. Go ahead and have the floor for your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to finish my time now. For this chair to allow an audience member, a clear racist who has problems with black women, who stereotypes and profiles black women, who demands from black women to tell them how they purchase things and how they look at the signature. I feel sorry. I do now know why you are not the unblessed for the type of carrying on with you. But let me be clear with this. When you say, number one, that it is not you people, it is an insult. It is a, excuse me, I cannot hear. Can you stop my time, Davina? And I need to roll it back. I cannot hear.
Point of order. There is no reason to stop any time.
Point of order, she is taking the floor. Point of order. She is taking the floor each time I talk. Can you warn her? Now, I cannot hear Davina and Judy's talking. You guys were talking. I could not hear.
Point of order.
What's your point?
She's talking. What does she need to hear?
Excuse me, I have the floor.
Hey. I stopped the clock for Mr. Murphy because his concentration was coming. I will allow that clock to stop because Ms. Donahue and I were speaking. Go ahead, Ms. Burns, and thank you very much. Go ahead.
When you say people, it is an insult, and it is racial. And you look it up. You can Google it. Most people in here are smart.
Hey, you gotta stop.
You can Google it, and it is an insult. And what it is,
Quorum is
it's not
broken.
a group
Hey,
of people.
Quorum is broken.
Quorum is broken.
Yep. Yes. No. You're out of your seat. You're out of your seat.
Stop the clock, please. Where's the city attorney? Let the city attorney. If we are out of our seat, is the quorum broken? Okay, you look it up. You need to have an answer. Otherwise, we cannot carry on this meeting. See, because they make up rules as they go. If you can please look that up. Why are you calling? You don't have a floor. No, girl, it's who? No, you need to slow it down. You need to slow it down.
Yeah, you.
They're over there talking to me.
Point of
Ms.
order.
Ernst,
Point of order.
Oh my God.
Point of order. My point of order is Ms. Ernst and Councilwoman Steph Ward, she's talking.
She is talking.
You're talking. Point of order.
what is your point?
Councilwoman in the 6th Ward, for when her time is not going, she proceeded to talk, and she will not stop talking during her point of order.
She got the floor.
Now,
She has requested an opinion from the city.
Thank you.
We're waiting for that opinion. I was on the dais. I did not leave the council area.
Left your seat.
You know, you can't get up on the seat.
Yeah, you can't leave a seat.
Hello?
They put Tanya out. They won't have no damn meeting.
God, we gotta go get him.
Are you serious?
He mad at that motherfucker.
I mean, cool, do something, man. You can't leave your seat.
Sir, are you there yet?
You gotta turn his mic on.
Your mic not on.
Okay, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't see any language that says that if you're out of your seat, that it would be broken quorum at this time.
So does it state that we have to have 5 in our seat to have a quorum? Because that's according to Councilman Robert's rules. In order for us to have a meeting, we have to have at least 5 people in their seats to have a meeting.
I have not seen anything that explicitly says that, so.
That does state in council rules that you have to have 5 to have a quorum.
I looked in council rules.
The charter. Because we cannot start any meeting unless we have a quorum. That's why it's always delayed. We cannot start a meeting with, well, we can have a meeting if it's posted before, but we cannot do any business. So there's 2 types. So if we have 4 people, you can have a meeting if it was properly posted, but you cannot make any, you cannot pass anything.
Well, I looked at your rules. I don't see anything in the rules that says that you have to be in your seat.
Oh, well, shit. They don't free for me. You had 2 or 3 people.
If you indulge me with your patience, I'll look in the city charter and see if there's anything in there.
We may have to defer to Robert's rules.
I looked in Robert's rules.
Where's what page you want? 40 dash?
So you only need a couple people. They can meet with 2 people then.
It does not say that it has to be in seats. It says present.
Oh, okay. So you can just be in the building.
I was present, I was on the dais, I did not leave.
These were fun.
And so I am saying that there was, the quorum was not broken. If I was to leave my seat, go in front, and leave in front of this, yes, the quorum would have been broken.
She did that the last time.
It doesn't discuss the dais.
Who she hollering at? Who you hollering at?
Excuse me. Okay, so, as I said, I looked in Robert's rules and also looked in your rules, the city council's rules. I didn't see anything that says that you have to be in your seat to have quorum. Now, if I can look into the charter and see if there's anything there that says that you have to be in your seat, but based on your rules and Robert's rules, that's not.
Because I said,
And I just want to get that on the record. Thank you, Attorney Ronald. And such.
I'm gonna sue you for defamation of character. You just up here just saying anything. Because I'm just saying.
So you don't even need 5 no more for a quorum?
Okay.
So why they always wait for 5
And
people?
can you start the clock? I'm not addressing some of this stuff. So, thank you, Attorney Wallace. I appreciate what you said. Now, this diocese or whatever that she's saying, I've never heard of this. But to you, Mr. Matthews, you consistently go after black women. You're going after them. I'm Ms. Little, Ms. Jeremy Carter, and myself. You make incorrect statements, then you say you're a professional. You're down here doing dog whistles on people. That's racist. You have no problem being the racist person that you are. And you slid into someone's DMs, and I bet you won't go back there. Anyone else?
Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Anyone else?
Point of order.
Which point?
He is not correctly done, but Doug needs to, he is still making racist terms.
You see that kissing?
He is not.
I couldn't hear.
He was kissing it. Man, y'all sick. Y'all some sick. Ooh, they sick.
My last time saying
Anyone else?
going on with the what?
He's sick. He's sick.
That's my last time.
Okay, thank you. So first, I would like to highlight that according to our council rules, we can't be argumentative. That's rule 27.2. Going back and forth with people in the audience, we cannot do that. And so, under that same token, we cannot be demeaning and degrading to people in the audience. Just like the people in the audience can make false accusations about council, the same thing cannot come from council to the audience. That's totally in violation of the quorum and also our professional standards here. And so, as council president,
Okay, everybody, come back to Mickey's stream because he about to go live because I got to go to the school board meeting.
And then I also
Come back to 18.
address the lady who was talking about cleaning up. Like, I'm wholeheartedly on board with that because Flint needs to be cleaned up, and we stand behind that. You as well as our church council person as well. It's in that area. For the gentleman who spoke about Stewart School, just as the young lady in the audience stated, yeah, that's a situation with the Flint School Board. So I think they're having a meeting tonight at 6:30. So yeah, so you make sure that you tell them. And then I also would like to read this excerpt from the Michigan election law. Because I hear a lot of people talking about recalls here. That's fine. It's your right to do so, but when you do so, don't lie. Because according to Michigan election law, Act 116 of 1954, 168.932, any person who violates one or more of the following subdivisions is guilty of a felony. Okay? And so that the person should not attempt by means of bribery, menace, or other corrupt means, using device to influence an elector to give him his or her vote, or to deter an election, or to interrupt an elector from giving his vote. So
Okay, Mickey is live. Y'all go back to 18.